China could force Trump and the federal government to destroy the US banking system. Donald Trump has reignited his long-running battle with China, something that's likely to heavily feature in his re-election campaign. China poised to launch a digital version of its yuan could be about to create serious problem for the US banking system, potentially forcing the US to digitalize the dollar to compete. Now, the Federal Reserve has warned central bank digital currencies might one day replace commercial banks, creating a deposit monopolist and playing havoc with the banking system. The introduction of digital currencies may justify a fundamental shift in the architecture of a financial system, a central bank open to all. Federal Reserve of Philadelphia researchers wrote in a 32-page paper titled Central Bank Digital Currency, Central Bank for All. The paper examined the potential effects of giving consumers the possibility of holding a bank account with a central bank directly, something that could potentially replace commercial bank checking accounts. If the competition from commercial banks is impaired, for example through some fiscal subsidization of central bank deposits, the central bank has to be careful in its choices to avoid creating havoc with maturity transformation. The paper reads, if people started to exclusively hold cash with the central bank, the federal government and other central banks could end up becoming a deposit monopolist, attracting deposits away from the commercial bank sector. Theoretically, discussions around central bank digital currencies, sometimes called CBDCs, and often inspired by Bitcoin's blockchain technology, have swelled for the past few years. Central bankers have been kicked into action by China's efforts to digitalize its yuan, and social media giant Facebook plans to launch its own currency. Digital currencies are expected to work just like regular coins and notes issued by central banks, but exist entirely online, with some floating the possibility of government-run federal accounts being used to distribute digital dollar. China has already begun trialing payments in its new digital currency in 4 major cities, local media reported at the end of April. Other countries around the world, including Norway, Sweden, and Japan, are all working on digitalizing their own currencies. Digital currencies expected to make it quicker, cheaper, and more efficient to buy, sell, or transfer money from place to place, according to one commentator, could put pressure on the US dollar's dominance. We may be heading towards a post-dollar world, the Financial Times reported last month, pointing to China's digital currency regime as one of a number of ways the dollar is being eroded. Donald Trump is likely to take this sitting down. We have only one real currency in the USA, and it is stronger than ever, both dependable and reliable, Trump said last year in a Twitter tirade against Facebook, Libra, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies. The dollar is by far the most dominant currency anywhere in the world, and it will always stay that way. In order for the dollar to maintain its pole position, China could force Trump and the federal government to make difficult decisions about the future of the financial system. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, you see what I I observe in what China is doing. See, China is trying to do something that will make US currency to be devalued. The, through the introduction of this digital currency, China wants to make the US dollar to be a nuisance, to be not to be valued, just not to be valued at all. They want to devalue the US currency. They want to make the US dollar or US currency to be nothing to other countries and to other countries. Normally, that the highest currency, one of the value currencies we value or recognize in the whole world is dollar. You understand? Then followed by pounds and euro. You understand what I'm saying? So China coming in with a digitalized currency. It means that they want to bring down the American currency down to its barest minimum. They want the currency not they want the American currency not to be valued anymore. They want it to lose its value completely. You understand? And I really know why China is doing all of these things. They are doing all of these things because of Donald Trump's fight and challenge to the Chinese, because of their because of this attitude of theirs to the world, and not only to the United States of America. But then I will tell you this, that the US was not actually fighting for themselves alone. The fight which US is fighting is the fight of the whole world, and not the fight for United States of America. But it is painful. It's actually paining the Chinese. It's paining the Chinese that it is the USA that is now that is countering and that it is paining them that USA is the country that is countering and catching all of their evil efforts. Are you getting it now? So it's paining them that USA is catching all of their evil efforts and making a quick stop to any efforts that they try to make sure that they succeed in these dubious and evil crimes. Not of recent, Donald Trump bars the airline of Chinese passing through the United States of America. Have you seen that? This one just happened of recent now. Understand? Then another one is that Donald Trump stopped them from installation of 5G network. Are you getting it now? So you see that US has been handicapping and getting rid of every negative and evil move of Chinese. So all of these things are what is actually bringing pain and making Chinese to feel bad and want to fight back at USA. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that this is happening, but then I will tell you this, that that the Chinese have actually failed, because the fight that USA is fighting is not their own fight, but the fight of the whole world. But then the world needs to understand this. The world needs to understand this and put hands together and support the United States of America, because Chinese plan to take over the world must not come to pass. These people want to be the world power. They want to be the world power. They want to take over the world. That is why they keep coming up with these evil and dubious plans. But then the world must not give them that chance. And America has seen this already. But then America want the world to see it as well. That is why on their own they keep countering and fighting Chinese on their own, pending when the world will realize and know the evil plan of Chinese, and then join hands and fight this fight along with them. You understand? So my viewers, please, your comments concerning this are very much important. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.